Every story appears ordinary till you see the core side of it.
And what you're looking for is a story behind the news.
We bring it to you from Lagos, the commercial capital of Nigeria.
Giving you all sides and political stories round the clock.
Every detail from the start line to the final whistle.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
Hello and welcome to CoreTV Primetime News. I am Abosede Omowi. In our major news tonight, INEC declares APC's Yahaya Bello as governor-elect at the just concluded supplementary elections in Kogi State, as Bayelsa governor election results underway. Also in this program, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, says the declaration by the Independent National Electoral Commission of Yahaya Bello as Kogi State Governor-elect is a waste of time and ridiculous shadow chasing. Also in the bulletin tonight, the Muslim community in Wukari, Taraba State have been making concerted effort to put an end to lingering ethnic religious crisis in the area. And from outside Nigeria, the governor of Yemen's southern port city of Aden, Jafar Mohammed Saad, has been killed in a large explosion. Thanks so much for joining us. We apologize for starting behind schedule. The Kogi State governorship election has produced Yahaya Bello of the APC as the winner of the poll. The declaration made by Emmanuel Kucha, the returning officer for the poll, was made after the merger of the result of the supplementary election with the substantial one earlier conducted in November 21. Yahaya Bello of the APC polled 247,752 votes to defeat the incumbent governor Idris Wada, who scored 204,877 votes. Rashid reports how it all played out.
After the successful conduct of the supplementary poll across the remaining 91 polling units, the stage is thus finally set for the much-awaited announcement of the complete election result. But before then, 1 minute silence was held in honor of late Abubakar Audu. While electoral officers get set for collation, the PDP chief agent questions INEC over the withdrawal of the APC deputy governorship candidate James Falike from the supplementary poll.
Who presently is standing as running mate to Yahaya Bello, so that we know that we are dealing with identifiable persons in the conduct of this supplementary election.
The candidate is the candidate that the party provided to INEC, and unless the parties withdraw the candidate through the normal channels, it still stands as the candidate for.
Set for business, officers graced the floor one after the other to announce results. And with the final collation, the returning officer Emmanuel Kucha declares the winner.
Yahaya Bello of the APC satisfied the requirements of the law and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared winner and is returned elected.
While the APC rejoiced for the victory, the PDP rejects the poll on these grounds.
It's one election but conducted in 2 stages, and you cannot declare a candidate who came to sit in the supplementary of 91 units when we had done the election on 21st substantially. As at the time of going for this election, Yahaya Bello doesn't have a running mate. And if you don't have a running mate, you are not qualified to contest for governorship election.
I doubt very much. If there will be any tribunal, I doubt very much. But if I thought there is, we are up to the task, inshallah.
After 2 long weeks of political happenings and intrigues, the Kogi State governorship election is finally concluded. And with the declaration of Yahaya Bello of the APC as the winner of the election, intrigues, questions, and dust raised by this election will no doubt be contested in a tribunal which is yet to be constituted. But to the people of Kogi State, progress of the state, development of the state should be the top priority of whosoever is to occupy the Lugard House for the next 4 years. Rashid, CoreTV News, Lokoja.
The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has said that the declaration by the Independent National Electoral Commission of Yahaya Bello as Kogi State Governor-elect is a waste of time, scarce national resources, and ridiculous shadow chasing. In a statement signed by the party's publicity secretary, Chief Olisa Metu, the PDP accused INEC of trying to illegally install an individual who is not a valid candidate. Olisa Metu, however, charged party members and supporters to remain calm and resist all provocations from the APC, which it says is now seeking the opportunity to trigger violence in the face of their misfortune, especially as the law will soon take the center stage to declare Idris Wada as winner. And still on Kogi elections, the Kogi State Governor-elect Yahaya Bello has deflated the claim of the People's Democratic Party that he became governor based on the supplementary vote cast. Yahaya Bello, speaking to newsmen at his GRA residence in Lokoja, says he is duly nominated by his party due to the death of late Abubakar Audu. Yahaya Bello, however, promises to close rank among with the immediate and political family of late Audu and also unite APC in the state. Yahaya Bello promises to make Kogi great again during his administration.
My reaction to the results is nothing short of jubilation, even though modestly, because of the loss of our great leader, Prince Abubakar Audu. May he so rest in perfect peace. I have to embark on a quick reconciliatory move towards the family, the immediate family and the political family of our late great leader, and all other leaders within our party and even outside the party. I have to engage on a quick reconciliatory move by reaching out to them. So that I have started long before now. I am a party man, and all elections and vote cast is to the party, is for the party, and the party has so chosen me to fly the flag of the party, and I thank God. So I cannot be said to be a governor of supplementary election. I am a governor of an election of Kogi State 2015.
The visit of Yahaya Bello, Kogi State Governor-elect to the Ohinoyi of Ebira land caused a momentary pause in the life of the city as thousands of residents trooped out to the streets to welcome and celebrate their hero. Yahaya Bello hails from Agasha in Okene. What was meant to be a quiet visit to the palace of the respected royal head of the Ebira nation was hijacked by people to welcome back home the man whom they described as a jinx breaker. Residents of the ancient city, having got wind of Yahaya Bello's visit, went to the Federal College of Education or Kene entrance of the city to escort Yahaya Bello to the palace. Thousands of jubilant Okada riders, taxi operators, and market women came out in their numbers to celebrate the man to become the first non-Igala to rule Kogi State since the creation of the state in 1991. The jubilant crowd were heard chanting praises in their local language. It took almost an hour for the convoy of the governor-elect to navigate through the crowd to the palace of the Ohinoyi. Meanwhile, the resident electoral commissioner in Kogi State, Halilu Pai, has described the Kogi State governorship election as a huge success. Speaking in an exclusive interview with our correspondent Rashid, Pai says the successful conduct of the poll is due to the resolve of the election management body to deliver a free and fair poll in Nigeria. Halilu Pai, who admits that there are some fallbacks on the part of INEC, However, says the mistakes will make INEC deliver healthier elections in the future, while admonishing the winner to be magnanimous in victory and asking the losers to accept fate or seek redress through the proper channel.
Making it possible for us as INEC, as an election management body, to work with the stakeholders to achieve this success of conducting a successful, free and fair and credible, for that matter, governorship election for Kogi State. Well, you see, election is a process, and as you go ahead from one election to the other, you learn lessons and you try to improve and remove those hurdles that you have met in the past. So as far as we're concerned, we have learned our lessons, and we believe that we will bring those lessons we have learned to bear in the coming election. The losers should be good losers, because there will always be another time. After all, it's just for 4 years. But in case they are still not satisfied, there are available means of sorting out such grievances or complaints. And for the winners, they should be really gallant winners.
Now moving to Bayelsa State, the announcement of Bayelsa elections has been postponed to Monday, the 7th of December 2015. Meanwhile, INEC has declared the election of 5 local government areas remaining, and the remaining local government are Nembe, Ogbia, and Ijo South. We'll take a quick break now and return with more report on CoreTV Primetime News. Do stay with us.
This is what the people are saying.
You don't run a big economy with generator. They need to do more in terms of energy and power.
Many things to do for this Nigeria about lights, water, and new TT.
For Nigerians that are not gullible, we know that good laws have done nothing good for this country.
Buhari won the election convincingly.
Talk to our husband that you should keep promise about what you said, and because people are watching you, you know, another election is coming.
Also, some people will strong for Yoruba land, will be strong man. We don't die.
This nation is moving forward. The best is going to take place.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
Every day, every hour, and every minute, news break in Nigeria. Things happen so fast, it's most times difficult to track and comprehend them. But that's what we do right here on Digit 360. 2015, would you want to come back again?
It's like asking Jesus Christ if he knew he was going to die, will you want to come back as the savior of the world again?
We do not just help you track the stories, we break them down, explore all the angles, analyze the issues so that you can fully comprehend the stories and use them to make the right decisions.
In a major news tonight, INEC declares APC's Yahaya Bello as a governor-elect at the just concluded supplementary election in Kogi State, as Bayelsa governor election results postponed till tomorrow. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, says the declaration by the Independent National Electoral Commission of Yahaya Bello as Kogi State Governor-elect is a waste of time and ridiculous shadow chasing. And still to come, the Muslim community in Wukari, Taraba State have been making concerted efforts to put an end to lingering ethnic religious crisis in the area. Now, for more on our news and other stories, you can visit our social media platforms. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/CoreTV News. Our handle on Twitter is @CoreTV News NG. And you can watch us on YouTube at youtube.com/CoreTV. Leave a space, then news. Thanks for joining us again. The conclusion of Kogi governorship election amidst the drama and twist has been absorbed by most Nigerians. Some are of the view that the incumbent governor still has a legal battle to fight. Akin Obakaye, who hits the street, brought in this report.
The Independent National Electoral Commission declared APC governorship candidate Yahaya Bello winner of the 2015 governorship election. The result has been a bitter pill to swallow for PDP and Governor Idris Wada's supporters. In a statement released by the National Publicity Secretary, Olisa Metu, he accused the Independent National Electoral Commission of disregarding the Constitution and Electoral Act. However, mixed reactions trailed the announcement of Yahaya Bello as the winner of Kogi governorship election.
I will tell you categorically, in terms of Kogi State, the Ibira and the Igalas, you can never take it from them. Even if it takes it to court, the majority in Kogi State will always have a say. They made him like a pet, like so that he can get the Yoruba people's votes in Kogi State. But he thinking he emerging as a sole person in Kogi State and people vote for him, I don't think it's possible.
Those interests that came into play were the interests that did not allow Faleke to assume leadership. Some people even said that once they had wind that Prince Abaka Udu had passed on, they quickly declared the election inconclusive, so that Faleke will be denied ascendancy to that seat.
We can see that there's internal crisis in APC party. So they've sorted it out. So let's take it as it is, that they declared Bello as a winner. So that's all. Let's leave it like that, so to avoid any violence.
In another vein, Yahaya Bello, who was declared the winner of the poll, has reacted to the claims made by the PDP that he became governor based on the supplementary vote cast, and he was duly nominated by his party. The victory of Yahaya Bello and the APC in Kogi State has been accepted by some Nigerians.
Democratic principle should dictate that one goes for what one believes in.
You know, just any decision from court is the final. So any decision taken from court is the final. The reason why is that court is working for federal government. So I cannot control government. I cannot control the court.
It stands a chance to win, but it depends on the judges. Because in Nigeria now, you know that anything can happen.
Can you say that it was not concluded, or can you say it was concluded? At what point is election concluded? That is a major issue that must be decided by the Supreme Court, because that will help us. Is election concluded once from EC8, because that is the primary result sheet, and that is the result sheet that determines the election. After the supplementary election, only about 13,000 out of the 25,000 people that were eligible to vote by way of collection of PVC, only about 13,000 actually turned out for accreditation and voting.
Yeah.
Before INEC now started announcing the results.
So the election, even from a layman's point of view,
yes,
had been concluded.
Had been concluded. And that is the argument of so many people.
With the violent-free supplementary elections held, Nigerians are beginning to understand the modus operandi of a peaceful election. The people urge Idris Wada to follow in the steps of former President Jonathan in conceiving defeat in the election. The people of Kogi State deserves good governance and a government for the people. Akin Obakaye, CoreTV News, Lagos.
Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and chieftain of the All Progressives Congress wants Kogi State Governor-elect Yahaya Bello to carry everyone along for the good of the party and the people. He also hails the Kogites for entrusting their affairs to the governorship candidate of his party. In a press statement signed by his media advisor, Paul Ibe, in Abuja and released through his media office, the former vice president noted that the outcome of the election has shown that Nigerians can manage complex situations well. Atiku Abubakar also wants aggrieved parties in the state to respect the memory of the late Abubakar Audu, who was coasting to victory before his death, by availing themselves of the known constitutional ways of seeking redress after an election. He maintained that the peaceful and conclusive manner the polls ended showed that the people loved former Governor Audu and were determined to keep faith with his ideals by giving vote to the APC. Meanwhile, the Muslim community in Wukari, Taraba State have been making concerted effort to put an end to lingering ethnic religious crisis in the area. One of the steps is through a voluntary arms surrender among Jukun Muslims. They are also keen on charting a path for development in the once lively community. Udwa Godwin has more on the peace gesture from Wukari in Taraba State.
The lingering crisis in Wukari has served as a sad reminder of how deep-seated hatred, intolerance, irrationality and xenophobia in the affairs of man could destroy the mutual coexistence. A visit to this place revealed that the town has been reduced to ghost areas. It certainly destroyed about 3/4 of the once boisterous and prosperous Wukari town. To all rational human beings, this should be an opportunity for proper introspection, contemplation and reflection. Sadly, this appears to be lost on a section of the active participants, who would rather continue to strike the embers of blind hate in their pursuit of ignoreligious cleansing in Wukari. But now, the Jukun Muslim Forum is saying enough of the fight and hatred. They are ready to give peace a chance in the area.
We wish to suggest the formation of Wukari Elite Forum, JEF, which will enable all Jukun elites, Christians, Muslims, traditionalists, to come together and discuss issues that border on harmonious coexistence and development of Wukari. Religion should be considered a personal matter, which is between man and his God, and should not be used to take innocent people's lives or in disregard of the secular nature of our country.
The group also speak on those they say are keen on continuing the crisis by other means, including propaganda.
The place we have is Wukari, and there is no any other place we can lay claim on more than Wukari. So we feel it is about time we come together to tell them enough of all this nonsense. We are fed up with the way they've been sending the wrong signal to the world. That is what.
We will make sure that they are punished. If a child or youth, group of youth, make any offense, we will make sure that they are punished, because lack of punishment is what causes all this problem. You see somebody with gun.
They, however, agree that to end the war, which began in 2013, disaffection must be discouraged, irrespective of one's belief. For them, living life in harmony is non-negotiable. Udwa Godwin, CoreTV News, Jalingo.
The Department of State Service, in a press release, have warned the general public on the new tactics of the Boko Haram sect to establish and operate sleeper cells whose mandate are to conduct surveillance and carry out subsequent attacks in the FCT during the Yuletide season. The disclosure was made following the arrest of some sect members who migrated from various conflict states in the northeast. The service has advised law-abiding Nigerians to remain vigilant, especially at this Yuletide season, and promptly report any suspicious movement and persons to security agencies. The incessant fuel scarcity across the country seems to take a new swift as residents in Lagos and Ogun lament scarcity of fuel in some filling stations and where others are experiencing availability. CoreTV's correspondent Oluyemisi Olubiyi has more in this report.
Mixed reactions trail the availability of petrol in different parts of the country. Residents of Ketu-Ojota axis in Lagos say the product is available and they buy at the rate of 87 naira per litre, with many of them certain that the scarcity is gradually easing off.
As you can see, the queue is not staying too long. The motor is moving in and moving out.
Will you say the fuel scarcity is easing off?
Yes, I believe so. And I believe before this week runs out, with all things being equal and the way it's going, I think the fuel scarcity, everything will be okay.
How much are they selling it to you here?
They are selling 87 naira. That's the normal price.
Well, I think it's getting lighter. I think most of the filling stations in Lagos State now has fuel. I'm from Oyo State. It's terrible. I came in yesterday, but I saw so many filling stations selling, and now I'm here. I just got here, and it's almost my turn. So,
for how long have you been queuing here, sir?
Not up to 2 minutes, and it's almost my turn. So I think it's getting better.
How much are they selling to you here?
I'm sure they said normal price. That's why I'm queuing, and that's why you can see so many people queuing. It's 87 naira. Capital Oil, Wando, most of these major marketers sell normal price.
As it's a little bit easier now to get the food.
For how long have you been queuing here, ma?
Not quite long.
As CoreTV news crew moved to Isheri Osun in Ogun State, it was discovered that it is a different story entirely. Residents of this part of the country lament the unavailability of petrol and plead with the government to do something about it as soon as they can, because it has seriously hampered the growth of their businesses. Some of them even allege that they buy as costly as 200 naira per liter.
So for there's very problem. If we are the buy black market, we are buy 1 liter 200, whether 250. If we are going to mega station, we go with the entire like 20 hour, whether like 15 hour. We are the wait. Sometimes just if we are closing, there's very problem.
What thing you go like make government do to help you?
I didn't know the government what they do. Just with the stuff. Every day they fight the fall no day. Even black market where they're buying and 250 whether 200. No the black market. Even now I don't have fuel for my bike. I just pack out. I don't have any fuel.
How many hours have you queued here now?
Be 5 hours. 5 hours.
How much are they selling?
Yeah?
How much are you buying per liter?
Nah, it's 7 per liter now.
Wà á rí ìjọkútọ̀ ìlú náà kó sànú wa o ọdún tún bọ̀ sí àtúráwù lọ lé ọdún ṣé ń gbà tá a bá rí pọ̀ ṣá máa ró mọ́tò wọ̀ lọ sílé àdìrí mọ́tò gbogbo ẹ̀ máa wọ́n ni kọ́ńjọ tó dé ọlọ́run kọ́ bá wa epo tiẹ̀ ní kọ́ bá wa ṣe kó lọ lẹ̀.
Sir, the fuel cost.
How much?
For black market, 5 liters, 1,200.
Now so now they buy them every day?
Every day.
How long did it take you before you see this fuel buy?
I will go about for before I see her.
Wo di sapu agan kò jẹ́ ká tà tá bá tún lọ rajà lọ́jà ní Kétu àti rí mọ́tò odogun ó àfẹ́ ti wa gan tá bá lọ sọ́jà bá ní rí mọ́tò bá tún já sílẹ̀ ńgbà tí mọ́tò ò bá rí epo rà wọ́n gbé mọ́tò jáde ẹni mẹ́lẹ̀ wọn ò lè di ẹrù wọ́n tẹ̀ bá sí epo àwọn lè gbé wúdà ní àwọn gbé mọ́tò jáde sọ àfẹ́ tún já gan ni tó kò jẹ́ ká tà kíjọba kó jọ ọ̀rọ̀ lè pọ́dé kó bá dá sí.
We'll take another break and return with more news, this time from outside Nigeria and even from the interesting world of sport. Do join us again.
The man on the streets have come to realize that the power to make decisions lies in the hands of the people.
I don't think the election...
First local government out of the Tagiri local government is more than many states in the north. The economy is booming. Where is the economy booming?
Blast in Abuja.
Don't you have security?
Why are we fighting?
President should not just sit in Abuja or in Asokoro or wherever he lives. Senators are supposed to go around.
They cannot be there and be here at the same time.
Life of the citizens, community need to be protected.
It can't work out.
Free the message of peace. Let there be proper devolution of power from the center. The center is too powerful.
It's trying to do the best, but people are hasty. Why are you hasting? Why are you hasting? Why are you hasting? Wow, let's go.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
You can now watch CoreTV News live from anywhere in the world on our website www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
And welcome to CoreTV Primetime Days.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CoreTV, leave a space, then news. CoreTV News, a 24-hour news station.
Glad to have you back. You're still on to CoreTV Primetime News this evening. Now to news from outside Nigeria. The governor of Yemen's southern port city of Aden, Jafar Mohammed Saad, has been killed in a large explosion, officials say. Some sources say the blast, in which Mohammed Saad and several aides died, was caused by a rocket-propelled grenade. Islamic State militants who have a presence in Yemen amid an ongoing civil war have claimed responsibility for the attack. Major General Saad was reported by Al-Arabi to have been appointed Aden governor in October after playing a prominent role in recapturing the city from Iranian-backed Houthi rebels in July. The latest violence came after the UN envoy to Yemen met President Abdrabbuh Mansour Hadi in Aden on Saturday in an effort to bring 8 months of civil war to an end. And in France, French people are voting in regional elections, the first electoral test since last month's Paris attacks, in which 130 people were killed. Opinion polls suggest there will be a strong showing for the far-right National Front, FN. The center-right, led by former President Nicolas Sarkozy, is expected to win in most regions at the expense of the governing Socialist Party. Sunday's first round will be followed by a runoff on 13th December. And now to news from the interesting world of sports. The English Barclays Premier League recorded yet another shocking result as Newcastle United cruised past Liverpool. Newcastle breezed live back into their season with a 2-0 win over Liverpool at St James Park, thanks to a Martin Skrtel own goal and a stoppage time strike by Georginio Wijnaldum. Liverpool struggled for fluency throughout, despite coming into the match on the back of 7 wins from 8 outings in all competitions, although they were entitled to feel aggrieved when Alberto Moreno had a sensational volleyed equalizer ruled out for offside. And sports in Nigeria, Super Eagles and Watford FC striker Odion Igalo records his 9th league goal of the season against Norwich FC. The striker, who helped in Watford's promotion in the Premier League last season, has been in tremendous goal-scoring form this season. Watford currently sits 9th on the log, ahead of Southampton and Chelsea. Gap Stephen Curry scored 44 points, including 15 in the fourth quarter, as the Golden State Warriors defeated the Toronto Raptors 112-109 on Saturday for their 21st successive victory this season. Guard Kyle Lowry led the Raptors 12-9 with 41 points and 7 assists. The Raptors, who trailed by as many as 13 points in the first quarter and by 10 points at halftime, took the lead at 85-84 in the first quarter. And now to some entertainment news. A marriage, a union between two coming together as one. It is a day of joy for CoreTV as Nena Nyama hooked Nelson Oragwa in holy matrimony. Oluyemisi Olubiyi brings us details.
It was celebration galore as Nena and Nelson Oragwa proved that marriage is not just about two people coming together, but about two people who have found someone they can't live without. The bride and the groom were filled with so much joy and didn't hesitate to express themselves.
I feel happy. Well, I am very happy that I'm married to the love of my life. The one. Okay, the one who captured my heart some years back. And today I'm finally his. And I'm showing this ring. I'm so happy. And I know it's going to be a lovely home for us. And with God willing, I just pray that it turns out as good as we want it to be.
It's a great day for me, and I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a dream come true.
It's a journey that started well.
Barely 3 to 2 years ago, and it's just been crowned today, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The fathers of the bride and groom were also filled with gratitude as they prayed for the couple.
I feel great to the glory of the Lord. I feel delighted. I know the Lord has done it. It's only God and God alone that can do this. And I give him all the glory. because we don't have any hand in it. I pray that God, in his infinite mercy, will continue to visit them, that his presence will never depart from them, that he will always be with them. And I pray that peace of the Lord that passeth all understanding shall be their portion, and that their marriage will be blissful, that their marriage will be joyful, and that their marriage will be great, and that the name of the Lord will be glorified in their marriage, and that this marriage will be fruitful, and God will be glorified in them.
Well, I thank God, the God of heaven, who has done this. And I believe that through the grace of God, everything went according to plan. Praise the Lord.
Now we can't help but wish Nina Nelson the very, very happy home. Now to end the news, another look at our major stories tonight. INEC declares APC's Yahaya Bello as governor-elect at the just concluded supplementary elections in Kogi State. As Bayelsa governorship election results are on the way from some local governments. We also told you that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, says the declaration by the Independent National Electoral Commission of Yahaya Bello as Kogi State governor-elect is a waste of time and ridiculous shadow chasing. And finally, we told you that the Muslim community in Wukari, Taraba State have been making concerted effort to put an end to lingering ethnic religious crisis in the area. That's it on CoreTV Primetime News tonight. Thank you very much for being a part of it. Join us for our subsequent bulletins, of course, for more reports. I am Abosede Amowi, and on behalf of the entire crew, we wish you a very pleasant night rest.